I'm back, y'all. Hold on. I'll be back. I'll be back. I need a big, big bag when I pull up. I don't want to hear about shoulda, woulda, couldas. Need a tissue with a watch full of bullets. I be posted in the bag with the hoodlums. Got the plug on the pack, but I'm coolin'. Strapped up, nigga, don't let me use it. New chop sound like it got dualies. 2 times for a motherfucking jeweler. I need a big, big bag when I pull up. I need a big, big bag when I pull up. I need a big, big bag when I pull up. I need a big, big bag when I pull up. I got the plug on the pack, but I'm coolin'. Strapped up, nigga, don't let me use it. New chop sound like it got dualies. 2 times for a motherfucking jeweler. Took a break and these niggas got cocky. Man, Frank's in my pocket with his posse. Double yum shrimp with the Shocky. Count money left hand, Kelly Aubrey. Talk shit, no relation to Sherman. 2 guns named Gina and Martin. New kicks got me feeling like a Martian. Get bread, nigga, you can keep it margarine. Can't tell me shit about me, dog. Bitches play games, that shit talk. Nigga won't beef, I'm a big dog. Shit, I'm fresh like mentor. Man, I'm back. What's good? What's good with my folks? Oh, that's my dude song. It's my dude song. I got my dude, my little bro. And I don't even say that no disrespect, but he do music, bro. He hard. What's good, baby? Santos, baby. But yeah, man, that's my dude. He make music. Got some. He hard. His name Mondig. Montdig. I already talked about that, blood. I've been talking about that. I've been talking about that for a minute. You late. We just waiting for the people come in real quick. How that music sound though? We just doing a quick 6-rounder today. Hey, I want to ask y'all a quick question. How can I say it? How important is diet to a boxing career? How important is the diet? What y'all think? How important is the diet? Tell your people to get in on this. Yeah, something keeps sticking me, bud. That nigga be spitting, bud. I got my bong ready so we can smoke real quick. Hold on. Vital. What's up with Andy Fresh, baby? And Fresh. Let y'all hear some more cuts. So my people come in on this Sunday. We just listening to some cuts by my man. I be telling him, man, just send me some exclusive music, bro. All my niggas are the joint now, so I went ahead and deleted JPEG. Beefing with me, put some shooters on you, lead a scene, let your name that. Fortin pass in my iPhone, but I sit. Man, tell him, Ant. Gotta have it. This shit keeps sticking me, dog. That shit keeps sticking me, blood. Hey, man, my brother Garlic Butter, baby, be putting me on. My man Ant be putting me on with that gang, bro. My dog right there. It's real nigga, man. We just in here just hollering real quick. He told you he taxing if you on that mixtape.
Yeah, man. I'm right now. We'll listen to one more. I'll take it back to the first one real quick. Let y'all hear that. We asking questions real quick. How important do you think diet is in boxing? And like, do you think fighters should just be on a diet year round, or do you think they should be Do you think they should just wait until a fight to get on their diet? I want to hear what y'all gotta say. I'm sure y'all already know what I gotta say, but I want to hear what y'all gotta say. What y'all gotta say? Shakur. Shakur Stevenson is sharp. I will remember. Oh yeah, Shakur is sharp. Who talking about my man Shakur? Shakur be on his diet. UGC, what's up, baby? What's up with my man Black Horse, baby? We in here, blood. We just chilling, having fun. You get a little smoking in, blood. I agree, blood. That's why niggas be having problems in the ring. It really start with your diet, bro. Orange juice. Gotta have the OJ. And I'm gonna say, hold on. We gonna cut that off. My man, shout out to my man, My Dig, with the track. You can find his music on iTunes, Mont Dig, MONT-DIG. You know what I mean? He got some cuts, but he really got skills. But yeah, blood. Hey, with my man UGC, blood Black. I appreciate that, bro. Listen, we gotta get you a ticket, man. You can come out here, blood. I just put this little cover on my shit just to swag it out with my African shit. You know what I mean? My safari bush shit. But I got a couple little throw pillows coming. I'm gonna change this backdrop a little bit and get like a little picture thing running across the back. Then take my Ohio players and put it up a little higher. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, we talking about diet and boxing real quick. We just doing a little 6 rounder today. Just a quick 6 rounder. Boom, man. Oh yeah, what's up, blood? Yeah, you can come get that work. Hey, bro. Anytime you want some work, come get it. I am going to break you down. I am always here for work. Yeah, blood, you can get these mics, blood. Listen, on my channel, we tell how to get better so we can grow as a community, bro. This mic was $51 on Amazon, bro. It come with the pop filter. It come with the wind. I got the little part to go over the mic pause for the wind. So the wind, in case you outside broadcasting, and then even come with this arm. You ain't even really got to assemble it. You just got to assemble small little parts. I just had to get another little clamp to clamp it down harder, but 51 bucks, bro, so we can really do it. I told you I'm gonna really do it. I'm gonna really do this. I'm about to be traveling with this thing, teaching y'all about this real skill. You know what I mean? Letting y'all see how I really be looking, so we can get this boxing in. We could talk this technical boxing. Technical boxing. Right now, we're talking about the as far as the technicalities. Right now, we're talking about the technical part of boxing as far as the diet part. Because like a lot of people when we talking boxing, and it's just a little quick 6 rounder today. It's a quick 6 rounder. When we talking about technicalities, we talking about certain technicalities as far as not just technicalities of fundamentals on how you deliver punches, how you doing in the ring. It's technicalities that involve boxing outside the ring. And that goes for diet, Lifestyle. The lifestyle is part of your diet, your spirituality. You know what I mean? How you are with other people. You know, all those things are very important. All those things are very important, man. So I'm saying that to say how important is the diet, because how, like Tim Bradley, for example, shout out to Tim, he used to do vegan diets when he had fights. And that's one of the reasons why he said he wanted to retire, because he wasn't taking care of his body outside of the ring. And it's really sometimes, it's not sometimes, for real, all the time, is what you do outside the ring too. Excuse me. It's what you do outside the ring too. That's what make you the GOAT. It's what you do inside and outside the ring. There is no, man, he a GOAT because he was whooping ass. Because if you don't take care of yourself outside the ring, your career inside the ring gonna be short. That's facts. That's facts. So it's what a GOAT consists of is being good inside and outside. Yes, we do have demons, we do got faults, but I know from experience the first thing you gotta be able on to be on and to adhere to is your damn diet when you boxing. That's important, dog. That diet, you could be the best person in the world. My bad, shaking the camera. I'm a rookie. Shout out to my guy UGC in here. He's one of the guys who helped put me on with this. You know what I mean? My dude Town Business. Ego, you know, all them dudes, blood. I'm about to take it to the highest level though. Cause that's all I'm good at doing. But pause for my niggas, pause. So look, I'm saying what I'm saying is because I learned from experience, when you watch what you putting in your mouth, pause, and you make sure your diet is on point, your the longevity you have in the ring, it is gonna last for a long time, blood, because you taking care of your testament, your mind and your body. And a lot of people, I feel like in boxing today, they diets is lackluster, and it affects the way you think, it affects the way you perform, how explosive you gonna be, how much your body recover. So that's why I just want to see what people's diets is about in this boxing, because them boxers, for example, I don't have to be alive in the 1920s or the 1940s or 50s or 60s to understand that those boxers back then maintained a better diet than these people do now. Just for the simple fact, a lot of our parents were alive back then, so the food was a little different. So I'm saying that to say that I know they were eating better, and because they the longevity of their careers just were prolonged due to being able to fight for many weight classes, going up in weight, and being able to fight until in their 40s. You know what I mean? And you had to really be careful with them 40-year-old vets. You get in there, they've been to toot your ass up. Mm. Never slurp when you drinking the juice. That's a damn pause worthy thing. But yeah, blood. So I'm saying that to say, like, man, the diet is what takes you over that's 90% of it, because oh, hold on, I got a bar. If if boxing and athletics and all of that shit they talk about is 90% mental, then diet is 90% mental. So the moment you can control what you eat every day, as far as your diet, to maintain your body in the best alkaline form that you can, I'm saying that to say you will beat boxing to be easy for you. You understand what I'm saying, my people? Boxing will be easy for you due to the how alkaline you keep your body. Boxing will be so easy. You will be able to be my age and still be boxing. Be able to be 40 years old and competing with young cats and sparring. You know what I mean? If I cared about fighting again, I would literally fight. But I really don't care. And it's not that I don't care like I don't want to train no more because I love training. It's just that I feel like I could change the multitudes. I could not talk change the multitudes. I could show y'all more about the ins and outs of the craft of boxing through the YouTube channel. You know what I mean? And when I talk, you have to listen to what I'm saying carefully. Okay, I can show y'all the craftsmanship of knowledge through boxing. That's what I'm trying to do. See, that's why my channel gonna be different because what comes great power comes great responsibility. And I learned that from watching Spider-Man, the first Spider-Mans that was making, the first ones. And when he said, I said, "Damn, that's a nice little ringy quote." The reason why I say that because if somebody give you some type of knowledge, you got to accept it in a certain manner to where you can use just even the smallest detail to spark inception in somebody's mind. So I'm saying that to say, through the craftsmanship of boxing, I can teach you about how to better yourself, to be a better boxer. And then that's why boxers get the most praise, because to be a boxer, you got to be on a certain type of. Remember what I said. If it's mental, it's spiritual because you can't see the mental. So we don't want to be sounding weird. You know what I mean? If you can't see how I'm breaking you down, then I'm spiritually breaking you down first because I'm using my mental. So that's what I'm saying. Think about it because it's going to help you. You know what I mean? It's going to help you approach things different. You know what I mean? No, ain't much is given, DT. All is given and all is taken. If you're doing what you're supposed to be doing, that's adhering to your diet, staying away from women when you're training if it's not your wife. See, that's the part niggas don't even want to talk about. Not just being rambunctious with your actions, worldly actions. Because if boxing is a physical thing, I mean, it's a spiritual thing. And I be saying that all the time. Think about it. If boxing is a physical thing, anything that got a physical thing got a spiritual thing. If boxing is physical, it's a spiritual. So the boxing gods, you make the boxing gods happy when you say, you know what, I'm only gonna focus on you, boxing gods. I'm gonna just chill from everything. I ain't gonna be with no woman. And if I am, it's my wife. And I'm gonna just be chilling. I ain't even gonna eat. I'm gonna eat the hardest diet there. What's the hardest diet? A vegan diet, of course. So then I'm gonna go vegan for my fight. And then every time you come to your fight, the fight is gonna be the easy part. Hey, I'm just saying. The fight is gonna be the easy part. And that's why I be saying, man, these cats need to watch their diets. You know what I mean? I got a question. From watching boxing and seeing who stayed on top and who was doing what the longest, who you think had the best diet in boxing? Somebody tell me. Who you think? Just throw somebody out there. Who you think had the best diet in boxing? Who you think had the best diet in boxing? Absolutely not. But his skill was so immense. It was crazy. B Hop, definitely. He fought till he was 50, blood. That's a good point. See? See what I'm saying? B Hop. Who else? Not all time, just some cats. Hopkins, man, is easy, blood. Hopkins is a cheat though. You can't use Bernard because he was been doing this. He had discipline and knowledge. He knew what he was doing. So anybody name somebody else. Y'all said Hopkins. Who else? Manny still. Hey, that's a good point. That's a very great point. Manny Pacquiao definitely has to have some sort of good type of diet because he's at that age and he still can compete at this age. Juan, yeah, he got a pretty decent diet. Juan. Philly in the building. What's good, baby, with Langston? Langston Doug. What's good, baby? Philly. You know I fuck with y'all because I'm from Akron, Ohio. 330. 330. Floyd. Oh, most definitely. Most definitely. Floyd be bullshitting with y'all on them 24/7s. Cause y'all understand. When he on them 24/7s and millions of people watching and he eating a Big Mac from McDonald's, John Pascal is a very good answer, bro. That's a fucking very good. But Floyd used to be doing that, eating McDonald's because McDonald's gave him checks to do that. Like, and I don't even have to know that personally, but to do something like that, and yeah, he probably have a Big Mac every once in a while, but he has a nutritionist and a cook, so he eats on 95% of the time. He eat good. But Skip Floyd, Rigo, definitely Rigo and but John Pascal. First, John Pascal's diet got to be good because he damn near about to be in his late 30s and still competing, knocking these young cats brains out their koofy. Um, who else he say? Definitely Andre Ward, but that's cheating because I know Dre personally, and Dre had a cook. He had a special cook that used to cook for him during his camps, and the cook's name was Justine. Justine the chef. If you could follow her on Instagram, I think is man. I gotta look it up. I forgot her name Justine though, and her and she's very good at cooking because she knows what herbs, what foods, what grass-fed meats. If you're gonna be eating meats, how to rehydrate a boxer. She's very good at that. Um, Definitely Rigo because Ruiz fucked it up for herself. Blood. I don't mean that in no malicious way. Ruiz, my man, I love you, my Mexican brother, but bro, you have to leave certain foods alone. Nonito is definitely one. Now I don't know how he eat 100% of the time, but he still could compete at how much punishment he done took and how much punishment he done gave. Cause y'all, it's something y'all don't understand. Hitting somebody over and still taking punishment, that's a lot of impact. Hitting the bag is impact on your body. Even if you ain't taking punches, when you banging on that bag, that shit is impact on your shoulders, your joints, your muscles. Like that's still wear and tear. That's what a lot of y'all sometimes probably don't know. That's still wear and tear, the impact. Wilder too, cause he don't ever come into a fight. Oh, Wilder, that's a good one. My man Deontay, even though he got cheated. My man Wilder, you got cheated, but it's good. We can get our get back. But Wilder definitely got a good diet. That motherfucker damn near was like he was gonna go down a cruiser at one point. Cause he was coming in at 212 against them cats. Canelo, anyway, yes. But anyways, I don't know. Anyway might be young, but if you young, well, no. If you young, you should. The better your diet is, the more you're gonna be killing, and that's why Gervonta and the brothers who are at the top level got to make sure they watch their diets because the diet is what keep you your longevity, not training. That's the trick. Canelo definitely got a good diet. This is the trick. Not Danny Garcia. He's still young. Hal Troy. Who you talk about, DT? This is what y'all understand. The Come on, man. You too. Definitely Porter. DT. What are you talking about, bro? Listen. The thing is with the diets, you don't have to train as much if your diet is A1 because your body will already be in shape. That's the part that I don't think a lot of y'all understand with the diet. Cause when you're out of shape, we already know what that look like. You know what your stomach look like when it's out of shape. But when you know what your solar plexus look like when it's in shape. So if somebody come up to you and say, I got a riddle for y'all, a riddle I told in my class. If somebody say, I could tell you how good you look, then hold on, it's the riddle. I can tell you in some type of shape by how good your son look. That's the riddle. What are they saying? I can tell you in some type of shape by how good your son looks. That's the riddle. Think about it. Second, yeah, man. Tank is my man too. I fucking love him. Berto definitely has a good diet because Justine used to cook for him too. That's what I'm saying. You know what I mean? But Canelo definitely has a good diet. Fury has a horrible diet. Fury has a horrible diet. Tank me fucking up. Yeah, Gamboa. You definitely good quote. I know Bud definitely got a good diet. Laura, you judge a tree by its fruit. Yes. Hey, who said that? We got next. Mac. We got next. Mac. Hey, blood, y'all need to follow him on the gram or something. That's a good quote, blood. You judge a tree by its fruit. That's why you got to be on a good diet because you're not reaping no good fruit. Yeah, money is one type of fruit. That's a materialism thing. But money will part ways with a fool. Listen to what I'm saying. Money will part ways with a fool. What's being a fool? I can already tell you if you a fool by what you eat every day. Because if you don't have no discipline of self and you watching what you put in your body, I know how you acting. Hey, but I'm sorry. I'm sorry, blood. I'm sorry. I'm just saying I'm sorry. That's how I know. Because I know who I was when I ate it. I ate a certain way. I don't know how I am when I eat now. It's just different. Definitely hit the like button. I remember I used to have 100 motherfuckers in these lives. I used to have 100 people in here. Wait till this boxing start back up and I get to traveling. I'm gonna have this shit leaping. I'll be in the Floyd gyms. I really be in there. When this shit over with, that's gonna be one of the first places I'm going. I'm going to the little gym, the Floyd gym. I'm gonna go to a couple of gyms and I'm gonna be getting some work. And see, before this Corona shit happened, I was trying to go to Dallas for real on the low. Get some work with Spence, man. Talk to him. Talk to my young brother. I'm traveling and educating. Oh yeah, they say the 5G shit. Damn, what this clear? This shit, the picture ain't clear and shit. It's fucked up. Yeah, definitely long term. Flicking, sticking, fainting, and hooking. Definitely Knox. Flicking, sticking, fainting, and hooking. That's some shit nobody ever gave y'all. Listen, you flick the jab. Pop like Ali. Then you stick the jab. Bow. Then you feint. Then you hook. Boom. Knock their head off every time. Flick, stick, feint, hook. That's how you keep your jab hand busy. But you're not gonna understand that if you're not eating right. I'm sorry, because diet is an important thing. Because like I said, back to what I was saying, if you already in shape from eating right, you don't even have to go to your camp on trying to get in shape. All you gotta do is start working that day. And you don't even have to work that hard. You can spar a couple times a week, get your little pad work in. It's not grinding with a sweat bag on. They think they be working out hard. That's actually hurting your body, blood. Think about what I'm saying. When you blow up in weight and then you have to go to the gym and put all that work in, you're actually cutting your career short because you're putting so much miles on it, trying to doing the access work to get the weight off. If you was already on the vegan diet, you wouldn't have to do anything. You would just go straight to the gym and start working to get your timing back. That would take a week to get back. Literally a week. You would do a mid session and a 4 round sparring session, and you're gonna be back because everything in your body is gonna be clicking better throughout the African genome in you. In the alkalized diet, the electrical signal is gonna be clicking through the nervous system quicker, and you're gonna be firing off your brain ain't gonna have to tell you to think quick. You're gonna be already you're gonna be going, and that shit come off your diet. I'm sorry, it do. I already know Tom Brady diet is. Listen, if you don't believe me, what is DeBron is working on his shit. Thomas Brady. They working on their diets, blood. That's why they looking like this, and they doing it for so long. I'm telling you, it's not a secret. How can I get your classes? My classes be on YouTube Live. All you gotta do is go on my YouTube, go back. You could donate to the Venmo, what you like, or the Cash App. But the classes are on there. I did 3 to 4 classes. You know, we doing step by step. The weekdays is one class, and then the weekends is just a couple added moves. You know what I mean? When I'm teaching the classes, and all you need is either some bottles of water, some 1 pound hand weights, or 2 pound hand weights. I don't prescribe you go over 2 pounds, because when you throwing punches like that, that shit'll start jerking on your joints. Remember, I said too much. You gotta have balance with it. 1 pound is enough. You know what I mean? You don't want to overdo it. Yeah, and you can see the workouts, bro. And I'm teaching you fundamentals on top of giving you a workout. I'm a professional. I get out here with anybody at welterweight right now and touch their skull. And that's facts. I've been in there with some of them. It's not that he cocky, blood, but you gotta understand the mentality. Spence is my man. You gotta understand the mentality of a boxer. It seemed cocky to somebody who's not a professional, who's not making millions of dollars, who's not hitting people and hurting them and dropping them. It's gonna seem cocky. To a boxer, that's just everyday talk, because other boxers have done things too. So it seems that way, but it's not. That's the mentality you gotta keep. The moment you're not confident, the thing is you don't want to be overconfident. You know what I mean? Low key cocky is good. Low key cocky. Pause. Pause. You almost got me, but you gotta pause it. Low key cocky, blood. Low key. You know what I mean? You want to be low key cocky. You don't want to be um you don't want to be overconfident with it. If you low key with it, then that's cool. That means you're gonna be saying little shit like Spence be saying, "Hey, but I think I'll stop him for real." You know what I'm saying? Like, that's cool. That's good. The thing is, he has to watch his ways. That's all. Just watch how he moving around. Get a driver. You know what I mean? Be mature about your shit. You know, and that's just me talking from being an older gentleman. And I don't mean that in no malicious way to none of my brothers, but you get a driver. You know, listen, it's a very mature thing to have somebody drive for you 100% of the time, dog. Because that means you giving somebody a job, and all they got, and your driver just can't be a driver. Your driver has to be somebody that you trust. Somebody that's not going, this damn near gonna fight you when you gonna do wrong. That's the type of driver you need, but listen to what I'm saying, people. You need that type of thing. Yeah, low key paused. Yeah, you gotta pause it. You can't just be saying, you know what I mean? Pause. See, look how I'm scratching my joints all through the joint. You know what I mean? Look, y'all never seen nobody on these lives with these type of glasses, blood. So I just want y'all to know when we out here and I'm seeing y'all and I'm like, and you telling me, hey, blood, I'm such and such from the live, and I'm like, oh shit, come on, blood, let's go get something to eat over here at the little spot. We going to a vegan spot. See, when you come eat with me, you gotta eat vegan or you can't eat with me. That's just how we work it. You know what I mean? But I'm just saying, Spencer's a good guy, man. You gotta watch how you move and get a driver. You know what I mean? Remember, we're not on here to attack nobody's character. We on here to give little solutions and just, help our brothers out, man, because it's only us, bro. You know what I mean? We on here to do good and be positive. But sometimes you want to get a driver. You know what I mean? You want to change up how you eat outside of boxing so you don't blow up in weight, because that is detrimental to your health. 40 pounds. If you're blowing up to 180, I don't care how tall you is. If you're blowing up to 180 or 190 and you dropping 50 or 40 pounds in 8 weeks, that's unhealthy weight loss. Your body ain't gonna take punches too long doing that at that type of pace. You know what I mean? That's why a vegan diet I would suggest for boxing, and a lot of these guys making a lot of money. So a lot of these guys is making a lot of money, so it's nothing to employ. And this is the part where you need to know how to get a driver. Now, if you heard me say get a driver, that don't now you gotta understand what type of Egyptian I am. I'm a noble, come from a high religious class of morals. I used to live on the street called Noble. You know what I mean? I'm an Egyptian. I used to live on the street called Sunset View. I live on a street now called Noah. You know what I mean? This is in my hometown. You know what I mean? So you got to know these things. The type of streets I lived on. They say something to me. They talk to me. Now I'm saying what type of Egyptian I am is because I'm not saying get a driver as in just only a person to drive your car. A nutritionist, a vegan nutritionist, and a vegan chef would be a driver for your food, for how you eat, your nutrition. So you get a driver to drive you around when you want to have fun, you want to make merry with your homies, you want to have maybe one or two shots, and then y'all kick it up in the privacy of your own home because niggas got mansions and shit now. Or you invite some people over and have an in-house party. Nobody bringing none of their straps or nothing like that. It's just fam. So we just kicking it, that type of thing. Or that's what your driver is for. So when he getting you around and you don't have to worry about driving, you could just rest. It takes the stress off the fighter. You employing somebody with money. You know what I mean? It's just a good thing. Second, your nutritional driver will be your chef and your nutritionist. That's something that you have to have, blood. You have to have a good team when you boxing. It's all about team work, integration, right hemisphere of the brain usage, integrating yourself with other people who know things that you don't know. So when you come together to help you, you can feed others and then they can help you. And then it just works. It's just an ecosystem that works. If you understand what I'm saying, it's a healthy ecosystem that works. So you should just definitely want to implement those things into your diets, into your consciousness, because having somebody help you in turn will teach you how to do things. Then pretty soon they will understand. Listen, hold on. Just by helping them drive for you, the other people will hire them to be drivers. And then that's helping them get income. Just for knowing who cooked for you. Like I said, my people Justine was cooking for Dre and Berto. That's gonna get her more business, and then that could teach other people how things to do. You know what I mean? That's how you want to do it. That's how you want to keep it going. And that's why being a vegan or having a plant-based diet is very important when you're boxing, especially when you boxing, bro, because your body needs to recover. It's a hard punishing sport. People hitting you in the head, hitting you in the guts. Even This is another thing y'all don't know about boxing. When you'll be on the inside and you be moving and doing little shit, niggas' heads just be coming together light, like boop, boop, boop. And that's the part you don't even see. You see the big head butts. You don't see the little shit when they trying to roll up under a punch and that head hit your lip right there. And that shit, you be like, God damn, or come up under your chin. You be like, oh my God, it's the sharpest pain. You know what I mean? So that's the little things. The body gets injured from that. So you should definitely, shout out to the 99 in the house. Um, yeah, you definitely want to be on the right diet so your body can heal. You know what I mean? And this will keep you away from doing things like taking the PEDs and violating the easy laws that you can just skate by being in shape at all times. Listen to what I'm saying. It's about being in shape and being on a plant-based diet and watching everything that you eat keeps you in the best mental and physical shape. Let me tell you real quick. If you always got to pick up something and be like, man, I'm hungry. Let me see what I want to eat. Hold on. I'm going to go to the store and grab something. Hold on. Let me see. You pick it up. Remember, you on a plant-based real quick. You pick it up. You say, let me read the back of this. Damn, what the fuck? What is this? What is... Oh, okay. Let me look. You know what? Let me go on my phone real quick and look this up. What this is. Oh, I can't have that right now. Let me see if I could buy another product, that has, lesser of those things or something like that. From one, you looked up something in your phone. You taught yourself something right there. One, you paying attention to what you doing. Secondly, when you get it, you don't have to worry about the other things. That's a mental and physical right there. You just taught yourself something by looking something up. You didn't have to go to school to do that. Not saying that you don't need college. I'm saying you didn't have to go all the way to college just to look up on something on the back of what your ass is eating. You look it up, you read it in your phone, you say, okay, this got some type of... No, I'm just trying to plant based for a little bit to see how that works. You do that. Oh, okay. I just know that every time you see that, you gonna tell somebody, no, blood, cause I read that I was buying that shit. That shit ain't good for you. It do this. You should get this. It's the same thing, or just make it yourself. That right there, you teaching and you giving information, and by doing that, the more those things add up, in your diet plan and how you finagle in your diet, man, you start knowing so much. Then you be cooking your own. You know what? Let me cook me something, bro, for me and my peoples while we doing the quarantine or whatever. However you rocking, you know what I mean, and that's gonna start helping you out. You feel me? You feel me? Hold on, let me. Do you feel me? You know what I mean? It's the right eye. It's the right one. The right eye. You know what I mean? But yeah, bro, you definitely want to do that because it's gonna help you in the long run. And the boxing, we all know. We see, and this is what makes me the GOAT humbly, the humble GOAT. That's why they call me Cuerno de Chivo. Like, hold on, let me tell you why. Cuerno de Chivo means the horn of a goat. Because somebody seen me hitting the reflex bag and I was going pop, 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 pop. And he was like, cha, 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 like a gun. He was like Cuerno de Chivo because the AK hang down like the horn of a goat. So that's slang. Like, man, you got a Cuerno de Chivo? That's slang for like a machine gun, like a fully automatic joint. You know what I mean? But a Cuerno de Chivo, a Chivo is a goat. That's why I'm King Chivo, AK-47. You right, for my Mexican brothers. You know what I mean? AK-47. So I'm saying what I'm saying to say what makes me the GOAT, because I'm Cuerno de Chivo, is I'm going to tell you exactly why the diet is the most important. Because it helps you. You be doing it. My man Aaron Coley used to be being vegan. And I used to be like, oh, this nigga waking up ripped every day. How is he doing this? He ain't even cutting weight. He not cutting no weight. They only get to see the one eye for a minute. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. He not even cutting no weight though. He going to the weigh-in, eating the apple, eating the salad on the day of the weigh-in. Coming in at 140, 153. I'm about to say 143. My bad, blood. 153. Rehydrating up good, being healthy, being sharp. Only working on skill in camp. No weight cutting. That's how I know it worked. Cause I do it, my homie do it. And every other person that did it, man, they don't care about being in the house and working out hard every day. You don't have to work out hard like that every day when your body is already in shape. We're talking about as far as boxing goes. Think about if you already in shape and you go to camp already ready to go. Man, what? Devontae still be at 126. You know what I mean? He'll be at 126. A lot of the fighters who can't fight at the lower weight classes and got to come out of them. Oh, if Canelo was a full-time vegan, he'd be at 154 again. Easy. 154 easy. Wouldn't even be a problem because his height, he only 5'8" and a half. He'd be at 154 so easy. And he'll be busting packs because he already done been up to 175. So he's felt those punches. You know what I'm saying? Listen to what I'm saying. He's felt the punches. Your strength don't leave you when you change your diet up. I was 170 hitting. Hey, thanks for the $2, bro. Thank you, bro. I really appreciate you. MTV Party Boy. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you. Yeah, man. Big shout out to my man for the donation, man. All donations are welcome. Hold on, my dude, Lazy Jabbit. I'm glad you said that, Lazy Jabbit. The diet isn't tasty because the same way you season your meats, you have to season your vegetables, bro. Come on, man. Don't tell me you going in these stores buying all the food, not buying no seasoning like a Westerner. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. You have to do as your peoples do. And I hope your peoples cook with seasoning and not of a Westerner. Seasonings, bro. Seasonings. Bezalas. You gotta have the bezalas in there. No, but for real, on some real shit. The way you do that, blood, is when you cooking Brussels sprouts, when you cooking kale, when you cooking your veggies, when you cooking the jackfruit. Man, I'll be hitting it with the paprika, the garlic powder, the sea salt, the motherfucking sometimes the curry powders. You know what I mean? You ain't gotta douse it in the curry, but when you hit it with the turmeric curry, blood, it give it that Indian man, blood, my woman, that Pakistani. My woman from Pakistan, blood. I be hitting it with the curry. I just hit the listen. If you go on my IG, you know I'm gonna have to post it in my follow me on IG, blood, at Kilatainment or at Cuerno de Chivo with the K. With the K. I'm an Egyptian, so I use the K. We don't use the C. We use the K. The actual K in the alphabet. The C doesn't exist in our culture. It only exists when we trying to say words like chur, like Neb or chur, the Lord of all. But look, I'm saying that to say, blood, you gotta season them up. You gotta throw the curry. I took some potatoes today. I threw them on the grill. Bang! They on the grill. I'm chefing. I'm chefing. So I'm like, no, first what you do, you get the potatoes, you boil them bitches. I boiled the potatoes. That's our Akron accent, my bad, blood. I boiled the potatoes. Once I boiled them, I let them boil. I boiled them till they was almost done. Like you, because when you hit them with the fork, if they tough, like you can't get the fork in, you need to let them boil more. I let them boil, and the fork went through pretty easy, but not too easy. Then I said, okay. Then I take them out, put them in the strainer, hit them with the paprika, hit them with the turmeric, hit them with some olive oil. No, the grapeseed, the grapeseed. My bad. The grapeseed is the only oil you should be using. Oh, I'm not saying if you really trying to do it at the highest level. I heard the grape seed was the was the best oils. You know what I mean? So then you chefing it with the grapeseed, with the garlic and the paprika and the tune. Then I said, you know what? This would be good if I threw the turmeric on there. So I hit it with the Pakistani. Bang! Threw it up in the skillet. The thing is, I got you got to get the cast iron skillets, blood. The large cast iron skillets. Let me tell you why. Because my grandma said when you cooking on the cast iron, that's how you get part of your iron. You know what I mean? Because you cooking on it and it's heating it up, and iron get in your food, and it's cast iron. It's good for you. Listen, if my grandma said it, blood is facts. Don't trip. So you cooking it with that, you hitting it. Once you hit it with the turmeric and the olive oil, right? And then while it's sizzling, man, let them cool. I'm telling you. That's why your food is not tasting like you're supposed to. Yeah, if you love the spinach, my G, hit it with the seasoning. Take a lemon, get it all up in there. What did you, bro? Come on, man. This is supposed to be about boxing, but I'm telling y'all, it is. Because if once you know how to do that, it's gonna help you with your diet. And that's how the problem is. People don't understand diet enough. And once you understand it, boxing be so easy because you come to the gym ready to go. Rip, ready. I'm ripped right now. I'm ripped. Go to the IG. I'm ripped right now. Stay ripped all day. Me by myself, nigga, ripped. Go up on there. Look, I'm just saying. Just go look. Just look. I don't mean no harm. I'm just saying. I'm just going here for jokes. Yeah, no, on some real shit, blood. That diet, blood. The diet. We just on here talking about diet. We doing a little 6-rounder today. We about to end it in a minute. We just doing a short 6-rounder. Little 6-rounder. But yeah, man, I've been making sure my diet stay pretty clean. That's how I'm able to like still spar and work on a high level. Let that play in the background a little bit. Yeah, that's how I'm able to get this work at this high level because I'll be actually doing my diet thing. Hear that? Hold on. I'm a dog bitch, been one. Laughing at your baby daddy's income. Ooh. Same hoes on my dick, didn't used to speak when I went to six trunks. Racked up like a pool ball. Used to move weight like a U-Haul. I served you and your mama didn't go nowhere without the tune on. Don't give a fuck what you niggas think. What you smoking or what you drink. He don't care. In the safe, pull it out. Older than a soldier boy crank. I'm the nigga that they love to hate. Your bitch looking like fish bait. I don't want a feature from you niggas that I'm taxing if I'm on your Hey, you heard him. He taxing if you on it. Hey, if you want my man on your mixtape, he taxing you. You heard the bars. Is he worth the tax? He's worth it. You know what I mean? That was just a little brief intermission. But yeah, this was just a little 6-rounder today about the diet and how I think the diet affects boxing the most because and the thing is just a little bit more about the diet part and why it affects it. I don't mean just the food. I mean alcohol, everything, blood, the images you watch, what you put in your body is a part of your diet. And I know a lot of people don't understand that concept. Anything that goes into your brain, what you see, what you breathe in, cigarettes, anything is a part of your diet, bruh. All of that shit is a part of your diet. Excuse my language. It's a part of your diet. It's very important. And if you're boxing, sometimes you can't be on that. All the time, you can't be on it. You have to, if you're a boxer, you have to be on, if everybody right here, then you got to go up here. And if everybody start coming up here, you got to just keep going. That's the curse of a boxer. You got to keep elevating, which is not a curse. Because the more you elevate yourself, the better you be. That's the whole point. That's the whole point. The more you elevate yourself, being a boxer, it acquires you to do things that no other people can do. Listen, let me tell you why. Nobody thought George Ali was gonna beat George Foreman. That's it. That don't we don't have to keep going on and on about that. You have to do things that nobody else could do in boxing or think you can do. Everybody thought Sugar Ray Leonard was going to die against Marvin Hagler, but you have to do things that nobody else think you can do. So that means when you're going around people and they're smoking, they drinking, they eating bullshit, they eating donuts. As the boxer, you can't do anything. You have to raise above it and say, man, I can't do that. I got a fight coming up, man. And there's a lot of smoke. I gotta just bump. I actually can't even be around this blood. I gotta go home, bro. I'm gonna go home and read and just rest my legs. That's what you gotta be on. Listen, the hard part is you have to do the shit when you don't have a fight. You have to do this shit when you don't have a fight, my G. Let me lower the mic a little bit. Pause. You have to do it when you don't have a fight. Like, you could not have fought for a whole year. You still got to be doing the same thing, because just because you're not fighting doesn't make you not a boxer. Do you understand what I'm saying? Now, I know that sounds like some malarkey, like, man, what is he? No. You a boxer inside and outside the ring. Remember, I said that. We taking it all the way back. So whether you're inside and outside the ring, you have to do better than everybody else at all times. Period. That's just it. So when you're not fighting, you can't be eating what everybody else eat, indulging in all the other things. Everything must be in moderation. Spirituality, diet, how you treat people, that's all one thing. That's all one thing. Ain't no other thing. You can't segregate all those things. Remember, to be the best, you have to integrate yourself into a certain system. You can only do one thing. Treating people right, eating right, taking care of your body is all one thing, because it's only one champion. That's the man who got all 4 belts. It got to be 4 belts. It's 4 belts. It's a WBC, a IBF, a WBO, and a WBA. A WBC, a IBF, a WBO, and a WBA. When you have all 4 of those, you're the undisputed champion. So, to get all of those belts, you have to do the best inside and outside the ring. What good question. What do I think about Boo Boo versus Canelo? I think it'd be a good fight at the beginning. And I'm saying what I'm saying. I don't mean nothing. I don't have nothing against Boo Boo. That's my man. That is my guy. If he do certain things in the ring, I feel like he can give Canelo some problems. But in order to beat Canelo, you have to be able to make him uncomfortable. You have to to beat Canelo, you have to make him uncomfortable. It don't matter what style you got. You have to make him uncomfortable. What makes Canelo uncomfortable? You got to watch tape. Some things I ain't going to give away on certain fighters. That's not my job. Certain things that are obvious, I'm going to state. But Canelo, it's easy to know what bothers him. You could just check the one loss he got. Come on, bud. It's about a certain thing, a certain attribute. Don't get me wrong. You have to match Canelo in skill, but one of certain attributes has to be higher than one of the physical attributes that you have. Because to have a physical attribute on that level means a spiritual too. So you have to be, and remember, spiritual is mental. Remember, spiritual is mental. Spiritual is mental. So if you're, listen, this is my channel. This is how we doing it. Spiritual is mental because you can't see it. You can't see the mental. You can't see somebody thinking until they do something in the physical. And you didn't know they were thinking until you seen what they did until it added up. So if a man jabbing to the body, you can keep saying, why he jabbing to the body? You don't see why he jabbed him to the body until he come upstairs with the right hand. That's oh, I see why he was doing that, but you didn't see it at first. That's spiritual. All right. And I'm saying that to say when you see Canelo and his losses or the loss that he got, you will see what bothers him. What Boo Boo has doesn't bother Canelo. He doesn't because Golovkin is a hard puncher. Canelo walked him down. Whatchamacallit, Kovalev is a great boxer, even at that age. But you gotta understand, even though he's worn down, there's a lot of middleweights that wouldn't beat Kovalev. Probably all of them, but Canelo. Like they wouldn't beat Kovalev. That was saying like they could beat Yard, and they couldn't because Yard is too damn big for them for the middleweights. You know what I'm saying? Yard would hit them and hurt them, blood. You gotta understand how I'm putting it, so you can understand what I'm saying. Listen to what I'm saying. So, and I love Boo Boo to death. I don't have no problem. We not on this channel picking sides with you, white, black, Mexican, Irish. We not doing that. We just talking skill and technicalities. And with these technical skills that I'm talking that Canelo has, he's at fights at more dimensions with fundamentals, placement. So his fundamentals and his dimensions in boxing is what counts. He do things. He has all the dimensions, and then he's fundamental too. What Boo Boo will have to do is really box a certain way to keep him off of him, and from succumbing to the pressure. But it's a certain way you gotta box. You know what I mean? You gotta be do like Floyd do. You gotta have a good defense with catching punches. That's just one thing. You gotta listen to what I'm saying. Cause I know y'all don't understand sometimes. Catching punches. I don't care where your hands at. If your hands is down like this, if somebody throw a jab and your hands is there, you gotta be able to catch, 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 catching with the hands now, deflecting with the elbow, catch, catch, catch. You got to be able to know how to catch punches. Because to get Canelo's attention, like I said, you're going to have to make him uncomfortable. And catching punches is one way. Because when you catch the punches, it puts you in a certain position that you can do things that will make him uncomfortable. But you got to watch Floyd. Because he could teach you, but you really got to know what you're looking at. And I know that's not really like giving y'all a lot and what the actual answer is, but like I'm cool with Boo Boo and I love Canelo. Pause. So that's just like when that fight happened. I don't want nobody to see this and be like such and such a said because word of mouth travel, bro. And I know what I'll be talking about. So and I'm just going off what I seen what happened with him and Floyd. And something is on my lip, blood. It's about to make me mad. Yeah, so you know what I mean? You gotta just watch the fight, blood. Floyd is very good. His defense is set up to move, to catch punches, to slip punches. Floyd has all dimensions of defense. All dimensions. As far as like technical dimensions, not just moving head, bending knees, and adding depth. I'm talking about dimensions as in different ways you can catch punches. He can catch him with his shoulders. He can deflect him with his elbows. He can catch him with his hands. He can deflect him with his forearm. He can catch him. He can stuff him up under. He can smother. That's a way. That's a way to catch punches. Somebody, you hit somebody with a combination, or you hit them with a right hand and you fall in and smother it. They can't get off. Those are the things that I don't even know if y'all be seeing, but I'm on here to tell you that's what be going on. So I'm saying that to say that's what I think about Boo Boo and Canelo. It's going to be hard for Boo Boo because his defense is not set up like Floyd's defense. It's just not. Yeah, Buatsi. Yeah, he could scrap. I know about Buatsi. It's a lot of cats I don't know about. It's a lot of cats that I haven't come across. It, I'm saying that the wrong way. There's a lot of people that Some people probably don't think I never seen, but I seen him because I be watching boxing, and Buatsi is one of them people. Very sharp guy, very sharp. Canelo love boxing. You right, Ant. He really love boxing, bro. He really love it, and that's the thing. And when you really love boxing, bro, and you really want to be the best, and that's the thing. I want to say this too. Niggas gonna say, well, yeah, they could say whatever they want, but I got my family out, and that's the most important. That's the most important. That's the part that's more important than anything. Getting your family out of a certain situation. You feel me? If they in a bad situation, getting them out of there. You know what I mean? That's the most important thing. But after that, it's diet. I don't give a damn. You know what I mean? Getting your family out of there is good. That's what we want. We want, people who live in certain areas to make sure their family is good, bud. And y'all know who I'm talking about, niggas who grew up in the hood. I'm from Akron. I grew up in the hood. So before niggas get to acting like I ain't grew up in the hood or man, what this nigga know? Yeah, nigga, I'm from Akron, Ohio. Don't ever trip. Don't ever trip. And I live in Oakland now, so niggas know. Don't ever trip. But I'm saying what I'm saying is I'm saying what I'm saying because people be like, they kind of use that as a crutch, but once your family is good, diet is next. It's over with. That's it. There's no discussion. It's over. And you got to make sure you do it. What do he say? If you let Canelo get off, it's a wrap. Not even just get off, blood. If you let Cause Canelo, what he be doing, bro, it ain't got nothing to do. It ain't got nothing to do with punching. That's what people got to understand about boxing on the highest level. Punching is the last thing you need to be thinking about on the highest level. Because if you understand Floyd, he didn't throw that many punches. Canelo don't throw that many punches. Canelo ain't throw that many punches against Kovalev and still ended the knockout. Because it's about your game plan and how you execute, and it's about punches landed. It's about punches landed. You know what I mean? So once you understand that, and people understand, you will start understanding boxing, and you will see a lot of people watch boxing because they want to see two niggas fighting, not just in that type of manner, like just two niggas fighting, but they just want to see two people fighting. Period. I want to see a good scrap. I'm watching to see because I'm watching boxing so deep, pause, that I'm watching to see who thinking. Damn, he fainting. He trying to really set his ass up because I'm a boxer, so I know what's going on. I'm looking like, oh shit. Got the toothpick. I'm like, oh shit. When I'm watching Deontay Wilder, I'm really watching. Hold on. When I'm watching Deontay Wilder, bro, listen to what I'm saying. And this is why some people can't understand how to knock people out. Because I'm gonna take it all the way back to the diet. If you're not paying attention to the food you eating, you wouldn't pay attention to how Deontay Wilder's talent of knocking people out has nothing to do. It has something to do with his power, but it's not totally based on just his power. Once again, I'm gonna say it one more time because we about to end this live. If you're paying attention to what you eat on a daily basis, every second of the day, till it becomes your regular life, you're going to pay attention to small detailed things when you watch boxing just by a way of paying attention to what you eat, because what you eat, you have to pay attention to small detail. Do you understand what I'm saying? It's definitely an exercise. So when you're picking up things, reading packages, looking, that's paying attention. That's paying attention to small detail. So then that's a practice. That's like throwing a million jabs. So when you start watching boxing, you're going to start paying attention. Well, damn, everybody say he a knockout artist, knockout artist, scientist, biologist, pharmacist, psychologist, knockout artist. But he's a KO artist. You're going to say, let me see how is he setting this up. Because I know plenty of hard punchers that don't be knocking people out. And it's because it takes accuracy, it takes patience, It takes setting things up. It's the things you don't see, which is the spiritual, how you bring the physical to the forefront, blood, especially with boxing, especially because that's how Deontay doing. I'm really watching, and then he doing moving. I'm saying, oh shit, that could have been the one. He don't, hey, blood, stay away, cause I fuck with you, Ortiz. I like you too, but you too close. You too close, bro. But that's the thing. Ortiz was willing to take that chance to neutralize the power. It's all about figuring it out, bro. Tyson didn't figure it out because he got knocked down twice. In the second one, he was out, and then the second one. Now we learned that he's been doing things tampering with boar's meat, not eating meat. Pause. No pause, and saying he ate meat. Pause. When he didn't even eat the meat. Pause. What were you doing, bud? Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Come on, man. The Gibson-King, blood. That's something y'all Barack Obama. Look it up. But I'm saying, when you start doing that, you start seeing the talent in Deontay Wilder not to be a boxing since he was 8 or nothing like that, and then become one of the greatest knockout artists ever. Just by watching how he maneuver. And that's why people can learn to knock people out instead of worrying about Deontay Wilder, the skills that he don't have. You should be worrying about the skills that he do have, especially if you're fighting him. Because if you're not worrying about the skills that he do have and you're fighting him, you will become a victim of the skill that he do has. Do you understand what I'm saying? So you pay attention to how he knocking people out so you don't be a victim of it. Just don't say, well, I can't lose to a man who only got a jab, a left hand, a jab, a right hand, and a hook. He almost knocked you out with those same punches, Tyson, in the first fight. He hit you with a right hand, left hook. Almost you took out the trash in your dreams. You were gone, and then you came back. You were very strong for that. I do give you credit for that. But you didn't beat the count. But you did. Because there's room for human error in boxing. That's what y'all don't understand. You know what I mean? But when you start paying attention to what you eating, blood, it'll start showing up in your boxing because it's a way of life. That's it. And that's why I wanted to ask y'all about the diet and boxing today. That's why because I wanted to see where y'all mental was. I wanted to see. Because boxing is what? Somebody tell me boxing is what? Somebody hit me with the bars. Boxing is what? It's a thinking man's sport or a thinking woman's sport or a thinking person's sport. Whatever noun you use. No, it's a thinking person's sport. It's just say it's a thinking man's game. This blood, it's a thinking man's game. So if it's a thinking man's game, it's a spiritual game. Cause you can't see the thinking. So you gotta eat right. That affects how your mental, how your spirit act. Your body is a test. My man said you could tell the nature of the tree by the fruit it bears. All right, then. That's what he said. And that's it. I can't even say it. That's it, bud. This was a quick 6-rounder today. Hey, thanks for the donations. I got the mic now. It's over, blood. I told y'all. I'm about to be in y'all city. Y'all think it's a game. I'm about to be in y'all city looking for you, looking for work, looking for you bag beaters, pause, who be hitting bags all day, not trying to get no sparring in. And I'll be doing 5-minute rounds, 7-minuters, whatever. You can't get me. It's a science. It definitely is. We out.